Trim in Norway writes, I have heard you talk about how important speaker placement is in several videos, and I agree completely. Well, good, because it's true. But I don't think you have mentioned slanted ceilings in any of them. You might be right. Surely it'll affect the sound in some way. My experience so far is that it makes the sound feel off compared to a room with a normal type of ceiling. Do you have any experience with this? And if not, maybe some thoughts in general. I appreciate your immense audio knowledge that you keep on sharing. Best wishes from Norway. Okay, I love the idea of a slanted ceiling. And my favorite, a cathedral ceiling. Some of the best systems I've ever heard, people were lucky enough in their sound room to have a slanted ceiling. So we want to remember that parallel walls, whether the walls, when we think about a room, we talk about parallel walls. But sometimes we forget that a room is a box, and there's other parallel surfaces, ceilings and floors, walls. If you have a box, you got a problem. And the less boxy and symmetrical your room is, the better sound you're going to get. Upstairs in our rooms, which are not the greatest sound rooms, but I mean they're as good as we could do in essentially a loft, which we can talk about. You come here, you know, we don't have the greatest bass, even though our speakers, the Aspens, have fabulous bass. You don't hear it so much up here. Why? Well, because we're on a second floor, and that floor is bouncy. You walk down to the parts rooms below our listening rooms, that's where all the bass is. It's down there, and you don't get it up there. But that's a whole different story. But one of the things we did that was really well is we took the walls and we slanted them. And I think by as much as a foot, because what we don't want are these boom, 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 boom. You want to be able to break up the waves that are bouncing back and forth. And the more parallel your walls, your ceiling, and your floor are, the bigger the problem you have. So a slanted ceiling, a slanted wall, good stuff. You just have to set it up with that in mind. And that's a whole other thing about setup, which we've talked about before. I've written books on it, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? All right, well, good luck. Thanks. Bye.